Good morning, guys. Larry here. Early morning as usual, about 4:30. So push day going down today. You saw push and iron heaven last week. This week I'm at Bob's, and it's a couple of different movements that I'll be doing. Well, really just one for the most part. That'll be the Dynabody press. So what I'm looking for out this session is that I'm looking not necessarily to move big weight, but to keep really good tension in the muscle, to really push the muscle and get some blood in there. It's been cold out lately, so I take my time a little bit more warming up. You don't see all those sets because they're just basically the same thing. Me hitting some feeler sets, which are low rep sets, until we get to the work sets, and then we push the work sets to failure, back down, do a back off set, really hone in on filling up that muscle with some more blood. So with that being said, it's chest, shoulders, and some triceps. We'll see how I feel after I get done, for the simple fact that a lot of pressing takes a lot of energy. So usually when you do a lot of pulling on your pull day and then a lot of pressing on your push day, your arms tend to suffer. That's why I kind of have a separate arm day. So with that being said, we're going to get through the workout. We're going to get through the workout in an efficient manner. We're going to work really hard. So, hey, nothing more to be said. Let's get to work. Okay, video's a day late, so please charge it to my head, not my heart. Yesterday got really busy. More so at work than I thought it would be, but that's okay. We're still going to account for yesterday, and this is yesterday's workout. So push. A couple of things to keep in mind. I like to start off with some type of machine or plate loaded press. The days of me doing straight up barbell or dumbbell work at the start of the workout is pretty much over, right? So what's the next best option? Obviously, the plate loaded machines, in my opinion, are very close to free weights. So what I do is I pick one, and it's usually a hammer strength machine. And the reason why I pick it is because the handles kind of converge. And what do I mean by converging? They come together at the top of the movement. So as you can see here, the hammer strength has that arc where it's not super crazy, but the handles do start to come together. So what I'm doing is that I'm doing a bunch of low rep sets before I go ahead and do my work sets. And my work sets are around about 6 to 8 reps with one back off set. The back off set should be more severe, or if you're doing back off sets, they should be more severe than the work sets. I do kind of blast through mine, which is a mistake on my part, but if you're going to use a back off set, you can use intensity techniques like rest pause or something like that. And you can also use it during the work sets. But today I just wanted some straight weight, and I just wanted to work the muscle through a full range of motion and get a good pump going. So machines are really good to start your workout off with, so you don't have to really worry about balancing or stability or anything like that. Now here we go to another plate loaded press. This is the Dynabody press. Now generally here, and I'll explain it a little bit later, is that I would normally put a free weight movement here instead of another machine press. However, the Dynabody press is a little bit different. There is no converging, so you're just straight pushing. So honestly, it's suited a little bit more towards strength development and powerlifting than I would think hypertrophy, right? Or muscle building, whatever you want to call it this month. However, that didn't stop me from putting on a pretty decent load, working through a full range of motion, and making sure I got the most out of the muscle. Now, I will say I did get a good contraction and a very good stretch with this, a very good stretch, because there's no bar that's stopping on me. So this will be a great bit of a finishing movement or something to do cluster sets in. I do plan on doing it heavy from time to time and really upping the load and trying to get close to 4 plates, because I can do that safely. I'm standing and I can really just force my back against the pad to really try to squeeze out as much power as humanly possible to get that weight up. All right, so all the heavy machine movements, all the plate loaded movements are out of the way. Now we're moving on to free weights. Well, you're probably asking yourself, why am I doing incline dumbbell press third this week instead of second like I did last week? Very simple reason. I don't have to focus so much on stability. I can focus more on the muscle. Not going heavy on this movement is more of a moderate load and just really trying to concentrate on getting the reps in, make sure the muscle is working, making sure the muscle is going through a complete range of motion. So I can get more out of lighter weight without having to worry about stability or even have to worry about doing any type of additional joint damage. So this works out really well. I got this. This is something I have done before, but Dr. Mike Israetel from Renaissance Periodization really hammered the point home in an IG post. So I kind of stay with that when I'm at this particular location. When I'm at Iron Heaven, I do it a little bit different. I put the dumbbell press a second after heavy hammer strength incline. So we're gonna get into it, get a few sets out the way, and then we're gonna move on to shoulders. No fly movements today. We're just really focused on pressing and putting a lot of blood in the muscle. And with the dumbbell press being the third movement, that meant basically no flies for the last exercise. I like to do 2 presses or a fly or all presses. Fly movements are okay. I don't dislike them, but I'm just not the biggest fan, mainly because of the feeling. So I just prefer to press. I do stretch out my chest though, so there's that. Moving on to shoulders, really simple, guys. Laterals and more laterals in a press. Today I just did some laterals to give my triceps a bit of a break, my elbows a bit of a break. So this is the Arsenal Strength side lateral machine. Here we just did 5 sets. I don't know why I keep saying we're a team together, if you guys are listening. We did 5 sets and just really pushing to get blood in the muscle. 10 to 15 reps, short rest periods. And this was machine based, so I didn't have to worry about, again, stability of doing it with dumbbells or anything like that. So this is a really good machine. All side lateral machines are really good machines, and you should look into using them if you have access to them. I'm gonna give the uninitiated a quick education. Now, you've seen this type of cable machine where a lot of people use the inside to do their press downs. All right, this is actually easier to do, okay? Because you have it on a double pulley system. You can't see it, but it's on a double pulley system, meaning that the weight is in a way counterbalanced, right? Whereas we come on the outside here, it's single pulley, okay? So it's just one cable. This makes it infinitely harder, which is why you don't see many people doing it, which is why when you see people doing it, the weight is not very heavy. So we're gonna do it today. I'm gonna really squeeze the triceps. I'm gonna use a rope attachment today, turn it out at the bottom, and really hit that lateral head, upper head of the tricep. So let's get moving. And to finish off the session, we just did some triceps, just really 2 exercises, which was a contraction exercise, really focusing on driving a lot of blood into the triceps, which was a press down. As you can see, I'm turning the rope at the bottom out. And the reason for that is I just really want to get a maximum contraction in the triceps. This is a little trick a lot of people don't do that I've seen these days. They just press the rope straight down. No, you want to turn that rope out. Make sure that you squeeze the triceps, get that inner head, get that outer head a little bit, and then you just go from there. I like to use the rope most times, but sometimes I will use a bar, and in that point, I'm just trying to get the reps in, really trying to fill the blood up with muscle. But with the rope, you definitely want to concentrate a little bit more on what you're doing as far as the movement pattern goes. So please pay attention to that. The next movement that I'm doing is the Cybex, tricep extension. So at this point, I'm just trying to stretch the muscle out and just trying to get a little bit more blood in there. The weight isn't heavy or anything like that because this is not my main arm day, but it's a good day to just try to get a little bit more volume for the tricep than I normally would. So if you are a bench presser, if you're looking for increased tricep development and strength, on the belly of that muscle, then this is a good exercise to do. Please be aware, your elbows will suffer if you keep doing it heavy, 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 heavy. We're not Kevin Leverone. Let's not act like it. Please throw some caution to the wind with this exercise and then just progress on it as slowly as you can and get better. All right, we're in the parking lot. We're all done, headed home. As you can see from the smoke that's coming off my breath, pretty cold out here. So to all of you in warm climates, fuck you all. No, I'm just kidding. Hope you all are having a wonderful day out in those warm climates. I'm going to go home. I'm going to get some food. I'm going to get a quick nap in before I get the work day started. So hopefully you all got something out of today's video. Hopefully you all try some machine-based movements before your compound movements. And hopefully you all got something out of today's talk. So with that being said, let's hit the road and have a great Thursday. All right. Talk to you tomorrow. Leg pull. Let's get after it.